You just do it?
They moved the wings to Wichita, Kansas. So Robbie moved, did the whole move back with the kids and everything back to we flew back into Wichita instead of Georgia and to Victor. So from there we went over to Vietnam temporary for 4 months and came back and I got reassigned to Nellis here in Las Vegas. The wing went back permanent to Thailand for the Vietnam War. But I went to Nellis to start up the F-105 Fighter Weapons School. They were started up and I was one of the guys selected to do that. So I was there for 3 years. But from there I went over to Vietnam again, TDY, for a couple of months for some more missions. And so I at that time what was called a half a tour, 100 missions over North Vietnam, northern North Vietnam, not the southern part, but the defended part was 100 missions constituted a tour of duty. So I had 50 missions, and I was frozen to go over later on when they started running out of experienced pilots. They were retreading all these guys, taking them off the desk and out of transports and putting them back into fighters and sending them to Vietnam. But so they wanted experienced pilots to be there also. So I was frozen for that. Because I was frozen, then I got to go to Montgomery, where Command and Staff School. So I went there for a year, got my master's degree and everything. Then I went from there to Thailand to finish out. Now it was a 1 year tour. It changed from 100 missions to 1 year. And 100 missions were happening too fast.
Okay, you
So
can
they
get
had
those
to,
done
yeah,
fast.
so they had to keep guys there longer. So I finished that and came back, directed duty assignment to headquarters at Langley, Virginia. I was there supposedly for a 3-year stabilized tour, but I was there less than a year and I got called. I had a special assignment to NATO Defense College in Rome, Italy, and which is, they said, well, you don't have to take it. We would like you to take it, but you don't have to. So I said, I don't want to. I went home, told Robbie about it. This guy called me, said, they want to send me to
Hold on,
NATO
sweetie.
Defense College. And she said, where is that? I said, Rome, Italy. She said, well, you took it, didn't you? I said, no, I turned it down. She said, you go back tomorrow and tell them you made a mistake, you want to go.
She wanted to go. Yes, dear.
So I went, called the guy back,
Cute.
and he said, oh, thank you.
She's asking you to help her.
Oh, really a problem. I said, why is that? He said, well, you're the only person in the Air Force that's qualified for this assignment.
Wow.
But they had set up the qualification. They had a completed combat tour in either the F4 or the 105, and I had both. You had gone to Command and Staff School in residence, which very few people in my position, fighters were allowed to because they were all going to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And so there were only a couple of us that were frozen that got to go to Command and Staff. You had to have a master's degree, which I got to Command and Staff. You had to have made Lieutenant Colonel below the zone early, which I had just been promoted to Lieutenant Colonel. And you had to have a Major Air Command Staff experience, which is where I was. So, oh, that's interesting.
So did you go?
Yeah, I went
You
to
guys?
Rome.
Oh, okay. And
So-
Robbie was happy? She
Oh
was
yeah,
happy?
that was a wonderful
And you
tour.
guys were all
Yeah.
kids and
Yeah,
everything?
oh yeah, they had
Wow.
a ball.
How old was
The 12 and 13?
I was 11 when we moved there, right?
Yeah.
In 71?
71, you were 11,
Yeah.
Scott and Drew was 12. But he's got his own stories to tell. I'm not going to get into those. I don't really know anything about it.
I bet.
Anyway, so we were there for a little more than 6 months is what this class was. And from there I went to SHAPE, Supreme Headquarters, Allied Powers Europe. And for a little over 3 years. Then I got an assignment to the Pentagon. And I said, I will not go to the Pentagon. I said, I'm not going. They said, you gotta go. And I'm not gonna go.
What did Robbie say?
Well, she didn't want to go either.
Oh.
But anyway, I got promoted to colonel, which made that assignment void, I went into colonel's assignments out of, because, you have regular assignments, colonel's assignments, and general officer assignments, three different assignment branches. So once I went in the colonel's branch, that canceled that assignment to the Pentagon, so I picked up phone and called this general I'd worked for before. He said, "Do you know anybody in TAC? I want." He said, "Yeah, my best buddy is personnel director of TAC. I'll give him a call."
What's TAC?
Tactical Air Command, that fighter command back in the United States. So I got called back, said, "Yeah," he said, "my assignment there for Colonel Holloman Air Force Base and maintenance." And they've been in maintenance before, so, as long as I can smell the jet exhaust, I'll take it. I didn't want to go back to study staff. Anyway, so I went back home.
Were you and my grandpa ever running parallel or just doing your own thing all the
No,
whole
see,
time?
Arthur only spent his first tour in the Marines.
Okay.
And then he got out. Okay. And he got out the year I graduated from college and went into the Air Force. So he was back in Los Angeles, went back to work for Douglas Aircraft.
Yeah.
And I did serve at